small update. It's now Friday, the 9th of January, which sometimes it feels like really flashy, like traveling a lot, working wherever you want. But the reality is just that I'm in a really small call booth in a Spaces office in Singapore, where I just had some good calls with local Intertoys toy store, which are really happy with DEPLAY, and they are really, hoping, of course, that DEPLAY is also growing in the whole Intertoys stores throughout the whole Netherlands, which is more than 200 stores. So I just had a great positive call with him. It's really interesting. The Chinese government is actually saying to the Chinese factories, hey, we can protect you. You can give better payment terms. So for example, DEPLAY is paying 60 days or 90 days later to the factory, and DEPLAY pays some credit or some interest to the suppliers or to the Chinese government for the risk. But we hired a third-party service provider for this, who are experienced with it. But this person, she was a little bit pushy to our factory. So our factory, the woman in charge of there, she felt a little harmed. So now I also had some calls to recover the relationship we have and say, hey, sorry that, this third-party woman was like a little pushing too much and she didn't introduce herself properly. So this was a really, also a lesson for me. Introduce especially a third party extra, maybe negotiate those payment terms better in person. So next week I will be there in person. But of course I wanted to prepare already the meeting with some payment terms, because that's the biggest struggle and constraint of DEPLAY right now. It's the cash flow and payment terms, because we're growing quite fast. We need cash, right? Especially because MediaMarkt or other retailers paying us sometimes 60 days afterwards. So yeah, this is an update about me right now, Friday the 9th of January, 7 p.m. right here. So small update from here. Bye. Just arrived at Hong Kong Airport now to the immigration. And it's going to be 2 really important weeks. Tomorrow I have a toy exhibition where we're going to meet and get inspired by a lot of new kids toys and electronics suppliers and ideas. And the rest of the week will be like a lot of negotiations with suppliers. So really excited. In the taxi now of the first meeting of the coming 6 days. So really curious what the factories will say. I will keep posted. Yesterday I had the first meeting day with 2 suppliers of the drawing tablet and the kids tablet, and not only the food was fried, but also my brain was fried the day after, or the evening after. But we had some great dinners, great conversations, so I think for the long term, for the network is great. But of course, me as a businessman, I also want to have results and have like better payment terms. And now, as you can see, I'm in the DEPLAY shirt because this Saturday afternoon I'm gonna play basketball with the director of Kids Tablet Factory. So really curious about that, because the last time I played basketball was, I think, more than 10 years ago, like a 10-year challenge in high school. So really curious about that now. I will have some call and some financial analysis I will do here in the taxi. Welcome in Luuk's life in China. Ciao. Call it checking. What are you testing here?
This is the engine test. Engine test.
Aging test.
Yes.
And they charge it like afterwards or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so now the battery is drained, but afterwards they're gonna charge it again. And this is how many pieces? 200 or?
For checking?
Yes, checking.
抽了多少台看看
80.
80, so 8%.
Yes.
Ah, yes, but the customer, I mean.
Customer, yeah.
Removes 2 times.
Yes.
This one
Yes.
and then this one.
Yeah.
But maybe we remove this, we don't put this, we only put screen protector and then this one. So we say, can add here, only remove this one, the screen protector is already attached to it.
Okay.
You know, we can take that. Nice.
Nice.
Yes. Today is Monday the 26th of January 2026 and the last 2 weeks were really hectic. Been in Hong Kong and in Shenzhen, China for a lot of negotiations with mainly current suppliers for our tablets, for the kids' watches and for the toys as well. I think the most important things for the negotiations these weeks were the payment terms, especially for our tablets, which is quite cash intensive. We had, I wouldn't say bad payment terms. Normally it's 30-70%, 30% initial payment and 70% before the tablets are going to be shipped to the Netherlands. Then we pay 100% before we will receive the tablets, right? Now I managed to have a great deal with the suppliers to have at least 40% 90 days after. So of course we still pay the majority of the tablet beforehand, but now with the delayed payment of 90 days, we really save up some cash, which is really, I think, healthy for positive growth of DEPLAY in the future. So that was great. By the way, this is not a DEPLAY yellow background, or it looks a little bit orange. It's a background of a small crawl booth in Vietnam. We are now in Ho Chi Minh City. Even though I'm there for a little sightseeing, I'm still working a lot of hours today. It's Monday. I was here in the office at 9 in the morning and now it is 7:30 in the evening. So make also a lot of long days. It's a life maybe of an entrepreneur, of me at least. So keep you posted. Okay, today is Thursday the 29th of January, almost the end of the month, and after some days or weeks in Hong Kong, China and some days in Vietnam, I'm here now a couple of days in Dubai. It sounds really nice, it looks amazing, it looks also expensive, and yes, that's it, but I just have to say as well, I'm here in an apartment of a really good friend, Thomas. So shout out to him. This is why I can stay in this apartment with gorgeous view. Today is a really important day actually, because I have interviews with 5 potential candidates for my VA, virtual assistant role. I decided to hire somebody like my right hand for supporting me with operational tasks, administration, email, agenda, calendar settings, because I felt like, wow, after 5.5 years DEPLAY, I'm still doing the $5 or $10 an hour task. So with this move, I hope to find like a really talented person who can help me to free some time in my calendar, so I can use that extra time on high leverage tasks. So these days I'm working from this gorgeous view in Dubai. Really grateful for that. So thanks, Thomas. And I will keep you updated about the job interviews and hopefully the new role. So that's just a small update about the life of a 27-year entrepreneur in Dubai today. Ciao. Okay, just a quick heads up about this video, what it was. The last month in January I have started in Dubai, then I went to Singapore, afterwards, we were supposed to go from Singapore to Kuala Lumpur, but unfortunately, a really, really good friend passed away. Really sad that this happened, but it also gave me like a sign that you only live once and we really have to make everything about it. We have to work hard. We have to, I think, make some money or make at least the best out of it financially. So with that, we also, can set ourselves apart and build a future for later. But besides that, because this sounds like really, I would say like rational, we also have to enjoy what we're doing, the life we're living. And luckily for me, which I'm really grateful for, is that, working for DEPLAY is something I'm really passionate about. I really like to do so. Even though I work a lot and I say like, we have to work, we have to make money, it's something I really like doing. So it doesn't really feel like work. But coming back to that, I'm not comfortable now to share too many details about it. But at least I'm really grateful that I had the possibility to make the decision that I flew back from Singapore to Amsterdam, go to the goodbye of my friend, and then a week later come back from Netherlands to Hong Kong. Main thing of January was the China trip. Really grateful for the possibilities of that. And it's also, with the personal thing, what happened to my friend, a reminder of we have to enjoy our lives every day. And of course, not every day is a 10 out of 10. And it's also okay to have like many 6 or 7 days in a month, as long as you have also many 8, 9, and 10 days to look forward to enjoy, to be happy. And of course, if you have some bad days, what makes it bad? Is it some external circumstances which you cannot influence? Or is it something internal? And please work on it and reflect on it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.